What you got, bro?
I mean, no surprise. I'm not gonna go too long because he's already in the list later on. Bitter Dose by Rock Marciano. All I'm gonna say is this guy rapped over a bed spring. Made a beat out of it. That's
That
all I
he
gotta
did.
say. He's on my list every year, so I'm not gonna take too long with that. Three
He
features.
is, yo, so far, because this is the third episode we've done now. We did 2020, 2019, now we hit 2018, and he makes the list again.
The only thing I cut out in this album is the Action Bronson verse. I don't care about you telling me how you disappear like wizardry. I'm good for that. Like I'm good. I can hear that tape.
You don't like Action Bronson?
He's alright, but this
Yeah, he's alright. He's alright.
he's
Like
alright.
he's not.
He's entertaining. He picks good production. Like he's
Right.
fine. But this verse is like I don't need to hear it.
Yeah. I mean, like my thing about Action Bronson, like he thinks he's better than what he is. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah,
like, yo,
which is
bro.
fine. He is a rapper, but
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, but nah. But the
yeah,
way he does it, it seems like he's like trying to make me believe it, and I don't believe it, bro. Like, yo, just stick to rapping about making weird dishes. Like, yo, I eat ostrich eggs and shit. That shit was gorgeous. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the
it
whole
gets a
Wu
little
Tang
too
shit.
much. I'll be fine with that.
Like, I'm
I
cool,
mean,
bro. Like,
they got Wu-Tang roots, so they grew up with that shit. So I'm not mad at that aspect. It's just
nah, that's cool.
I
But I
escaped
mean,
the thing like wizardry. I was like, nah, skip.
nah,
Eh,
it's cool. I mean, like, end of the day, like he's another one where like, I could take it or leave it, depending on the project.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm
Give me
not
the instrumental
clamoring for
album. I'm good.
action versus oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga
like
say he wizardry, yo. He's not here for the Harry Potter bars.
he don't want to hear the he don't want to hear the avocadabra shit.
Nah, the avocadabra.
That's fair.
Also,
That's cool.
also shout out Knowledge the Pirate. He had two verses here. He's always straight,
Yeah.
so that
Mm.
was dope always. But yeah, that's my number 8. I'll save my Rock Marciano shit for the later album because he had 3 albums this year. Well, 4,
Jeez.
3
Yeah,
solo
nah,
though.
he was working. He
Nah,
was working. He
he's
was working
always
2018.
working. When is that nigga
All
not
right.
working? Rock
Yo, his
Marciano drops
flow,
multiple
his
projects
flow.
a year.
Yo, it's only like a few people that do that. Him, Currency. Who else?
Westside can get in
Yeah.
that bag sometime.
Sometimes, like, but like Currency does it year in year out.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
bro, it's ridiculous.
Currency is so underrated too, yo.
Yeah, I mean, I got him on my list, but like the problem with Currency is that he drops so much that it's hard to really latch on to one record.
One
Like
of
he'll
them.
drop like this year he dropped a fire record with Jermaine Dupri, right? And I'm like, yo, this shit hard. But then he dropped something else that just made that album feel cheap to me because I'm just like, I'm trying to vibe with this one, yo. But then you dropped another one, so now that's taking my attention away from this one, yo. Like,
Yeah.
relax, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you got a fan in me. I'm always here for Currency records. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, bro, like, let me
What's
let
that
me
dude's
rock with
name?
this one.
What was that dude's name?
Cool.
Don Trip.
Down Trip is cold too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he came out with like 10 albums this year, and it's like,
Yeah,
what
I
do we need to do,
mean,
bro? It's like you come out
like,
with an album every month, and you got the nerve to ask someone, yo, you heard about last shit? Like, bro,
bro. I
Nigga, I know
mean,
I didn't get
Papoose. I
that.
mean,
movie,
Papoose
bro.
did it last year,
Oh
and
yeah, when he
Papoose did it
dropped one
last
every
year, the year
month,
before.
right?
Brother drop a project every month, got the nerve to ask if I peeped it.
Yeah, and then like he
Papoose
named it like
still
yeah,
rapping.
he did it last year. Yeah, chill, chill, chill,
Nigga
chill, chill,
said
chill,
he's
chill,
still
chill, chill,
rapping.
chill, chill, chill. He gave us
Nah, but
that
listen,
man that man's
mixtape
the president
Papoose
of Tune
for
Core.
that era,
He gave us Slaughter,
that shit was the
Alphabet
mixtape Papoose
Slaughter.
era was fun.
And then he did it backwards.
I
Yeah.
I'm I'm
mean, Black Olympians did it first though. If the
I'm good on
Gap
Papoose, to
did
be
it
honest with you.
first.
You said what, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
He's
shout
an
out
old.
shout out like alliteration. He said B, probably. All right, whatever, bro. I hear you. Yeah, nah, but shout out Rock Marsh, man, for sure. He's a legend. All right, cool. You know what I mean?
Yo, stop.
Yo, all right, bro. What you got number 7, man? This
I'm
nigga's
tweaking. I'm
stupid.
tweaking. I'm a
Nah, you
foul
just
nigga.
funny as hell. That's stupid.
All right, bet. So we on number 7, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna take a bit of a departure. I'm gonna hit y'all with a compilation
Mm.
album, right? So for number 7 for me is the Black Panther soundtrack.
Mm.
Yeah,
It made my honorable mentions.
that's fine. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? What more can I say about this record? I mean, about this project. It was a watershed moment for hip hop. It was a watershed moment for Marvel movies. Um, I was a little pissed off because I like to gatekeep shit sometimes,
Mhm.
and I'm definitely a gatekeeper of all things Black Panther. Like I've been reading that comic since I was a shorty, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think? You wanna drift one way or the other?
Well, Iron Man, Captain America, as much as I respect you both, Black Panther is kind of his own guy.
So to see people, casuals, let's call it what it is.
Mhm.
To see casuals come in the game and try to regulate, like, oh no, this is this, and like, nah, shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, like we've been here. Let us enjoy our moment. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole movie, people showing up dressed like whatever, like that was cool. I'm not gonna front. But I'm like, yo, I dress like Star Wars when I go, like, so I'm not gonna trip.
Mhm.
But but yeah, not like just the soundtrack itself, like Kendrick, TDE did, like they did their big one with that. You know what I'm saying? Like just to again to conceptualize the feelings of Killmonger, to conceptualize the feelings of T'Challa. It was just like, yo, fam. And then like the music, like I said, the music in general was just nuts. Like
Mhm.
you come off the rip with the intro, like he's rapping, like King of the Fallen, we living again, like you know. So
Yeah.
and then you got you got the song King's Dead, right?
Yeah.
Which is the greatest song ever, right? Because
Uh,
let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Future did what he had to do, right? He said la di da di da. You know what I'm saying? Don't front. Don't front. Don't front. He got a Grammy for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? What can I
yeah.
what you wanna say? What you wanna say?
Nah,
He got a
that's a
Grammy.
fact, yo. Yo, this nigga got a Grammy for saying, "Look at that stop what we doing."
Yo, fam, it was from that point alone. I'm like, yeah, nah, this shit is cold. But no, aside from that song, but I'm joking about that. Um, you got
Oh
the
man.
song with what's her name? Mozzie. That song is fire, right?
Mhm.
Crazy. The other joint. Oh my goodness. The like I wish a nigga would like that song, like with SOB, like that record.
Which one?
Yeah, like each song was just hitting. Like you had the Absol joint.
Mhm.
Like it was just like everything that the movie was wrapped into that project, and like vice versa. And I loved every minute of it. Like that was it.
Mhm.
It was something that was appealing because for me it brought back soundtracks. You know what I'm saying?
Good
Mhm.
point.
Like there was a time where like in the '90s, like to have a black movie, you needed the soundtrack to go with it, and I mean, and it brought back that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like for example, like would Rush Hour be what it was without the amazing soundtracks or the songs from the soundtrack? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You got Rush Hour, you got Light It Up. Like Light It Up as a movie is a cult
Yeah.
classic, but the soundtrack though,
Yeah, the
you know what I'm
track.
saying?
You know what? You know what
Come
other
on.
movie soundtrack is fucking underrated too, yo? That came out recently. Well, not recently, but a few years ago.
Mhm.
The Queen and Slim soundtrack.
Bruh, that's what I'm trying to
That
tell you. You
shit
see what I'm
is
saying?
so fucking cold, bro. That yo,
Bro,
word is
the
born,
Vince
son.
Staples track, the Vince Staples track, you feel me? Come on, man. What we talking
Yo,
about?
and then
Come
that
on, man.
jazz tune that we got at the end of it, yo. Oh man, yo. And then Collide. That's one of my favorite songs off that. Listen, that's a whole
Mm.
different conversation.
Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
for sure.
You just
Nah,
saying
you
all the
good, you good, you
soundtracks, and
good.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, yo, we could talk
But
about
That's a
that,
whole other
soundtracks.
episode. Best soundtracks.
My nigga,
nah,
I'm
yeah, we
here for
definitely do that.
that.
We definitely could do that. Invite me back. I'm with that.
Yes,
But
sir.
but yeah, yeah, like, but that's why I had to include that record
Mm,
on my list because it's like, yo, it meant a lot more to the whole to the
mhm,
grand scheme of things. Like, yo,
The
like when was
Zeitgeist.
the last time? Like, yeah, like when was the last time we actually had a soundtrack that accompanied a damn near $1 billion picture?
mhm,
Like, I mean, well, no, it did make $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
So it's like, yo, bro, like that was like perfect synergy. So I really had to. So yeah, Black Panther soundtrack. Shout out Kendrick. Shout out everything he did for TDE. He put it on his back. That was just a great. That was a great joint. You know what I mean? What else? Yeah. What more can I say, man? Like I keep coming back to the Mozzie joint. The Mozzie record was just so cold because you had like two different languages on it. You know what I mean? And it's like
Mhm.
I don't know what bro was saying, but that shit I know he meant it. You know what I'm saying? And I felt it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that song was wow. It's called Seasons. The song's called Seasons, and it's yeah, man. It was just that was a great record,
No, it
and it
definitely
just
was, man. And that's the reason why for me it landed in my honorable mentions because for one it was a compilation and two the movement that it had, you know what I'm saying? For
right.
that picture, like you said, it brought all of us out. You know, we showed out for that movie right there, you know what I'm saying? In terms of not
I
only
went
just
twice in the same week, bro.
bro,
I'm not
that
gonna
shit
lie.
and it was it was amazing. It was amazing. The very first Black Panther is a classic, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Classic film, yo. Can't say that about part two, but part two is pretty good though. And shout out to Angela
Part
Bassett.
two, part two had a lot more that could have been done. I'm personally like I'm being selfish, right?
Mm,
Because like I said, I like the gatekeep Black Panther. They should have just like recasted him. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Yeah.
Like the
In
story could have went a whole nother.
the first year I was
Mhm.
like, I get why they don't want to recast him. But after time went on, like, okay, you should just recast him. Like,
Yeah,
it's too many stories do for T'Challa,
mm,
like bro, like that. I mean, of course, like that'd have been dope. I mean, it was dope that we got a son and shit, like fake Aquaman or whatever.
mm.
But Namor, I'm
Name on,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
um,
Fake Aquaman. He wish. She wish
but
he was Aquaman.
nah, I mean he was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
Nah,
Nah,
definitely dragging.
Aquaman
Nemo's
will fuck
already a
him up.
better character than Aquaman, so that's kind of
He may
Nah,
be
I
a
mean
funny.
better,
like
he
I
may
mean
be a
That's
better
funny.
character, like to look at on screen. But if we talking comic book realm, Aquaman will fuck Namor up.
No, he
nah, I
won't.
mean
I mean,
like in the
yeah,
movie,
whatever. Yeah, that's
like
fine.
in the movie, like Namor was dragging his nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like he was out
Yeah,
there wilding. You know what I mean? He definitely dropped his nuts off a couple times.
yeah.
And I was like saying that it makes me laugh. That's not,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean that was supposed to lead us directly into Doom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
that's funny.
Because like Doom is definitely a villain of Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you know what I mean? So that should have happened. So, but it didn't happen because they didn't recast him. So I'm like, whatever. But it's all good. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. You're a legend, um, for sure. But like
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that soundtrack is great. Um, even the second soundtrack wasn't compared to comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like that lets you know like the power that that original soundtrack had. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that was a good year. 2018. Shout out.
Yes, sir. All right. So it's on me. All right.
Yeah.
Next, I got uh all right, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I know
Why you sound like that?
cause I
Oh,
know a lot of people because a lot of people is gonna probably be like, yo, what? That's crazy. Like it should be higher. But for me, it's not. And I'll
nah.
give you a few reasons why it's not. But I'm going with Pusha T Daytona.
Oh, there we go.
Mhm. All right, so that's number 7 for me, man.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Great, phenomenal project. It definitely beat out a lot of other projects that I've already mentioned that I like better. You know, I mean that have more tracks, I would say. And
Uh,
that's the one thing that I have with this album. That's the one issue that I have with this album. It was like
same.
7 songs is not an album to me, dog.
It's an EP,
It's an
bro.
EP.
It's not, you know. And me and you spoke about this off mic. Tali, you got 7 songs and it's only 21 minutes. Come on, dog.
Bro.
Keep
I
it real.
did
Those are
yo.
EPs. Those are not fucking albums. They shouldn't even be mentioned in the category as albums. You know what I'm saying? Just sell them
Right.
as EPs. Like, because the fact that this album was even nominated, you know what I'm saying? You nominating EPs now?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I think this discretion is completely not called for. That shit bangs. That's the end of story.
No,
Nah,
it's
it
a good.
bangs. It
20 minutes.
It's
bangs.
a. Mm-hmm.
It bangs, but it's like, yo, you saw how much better the album was received when it was 14 tracks when we got this is almost dry. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like comparatively, almost dry whips Daytona's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
yeah.
for sure. Like track for track, bro. Like we're not gonna sit there and act like to me, is almost dry is Daytona's is Daytona but actualized. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what he really wanted to give us. You know what I'm saying? So,
but Ye came in there and fuck shit up. Told him, nah, you only
no,
doing 7 songs. Everybody's doing 7 songs, nigga. That's it. Nah, yo, Tiana, you up next. Yo, you got 7, right? No, nah. That album you gave me, nah, we're not doing that. We doing this. That is so crazy. That's grimy of Kanye, my nigga. As him being the label head, you know what I'm saying, the whatever the position he held, you know what I'm saying, or held at Good Music, because I don't even think they exist anymore. But anyway, for you to come in and tell everybody, nah, you scrap your whole project, my nigga, this is what we doing. And you only doing 7 songs. It's fucked up. Like, you got people who've been working on this music for months, years sometime, my nigga. You gonna just make me scrap my whole shit, my nigga. Like, cause Pusha said he had a whole different album, Daytona. Like, Kanye made it come in, fly over to Wyoming, my nigga. Yo, let's go into this farm, nigga. Hit this booth, nigga. They soundproof they shit with hey, nigga. That's what they did, nigga. Yo, fuck.
You know, the way you're talking, I don't think
spit
you
the
really
bars
like the
talking
album.
about the biggest drug deal in his life. What you were saying, bro?
It doesn't sound like you like the album.
No, I love the album. I'm just mad at how short it was. That how he allowed fucking Ye to come in and just reconstruct. So we wouldn't have got Daytona, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But like, if you know, you know, definitely one of my favorite songs off this album that is coming in with the intro, you know. Of course, Infrared is another banger, the way he closed out the album. Some of these bars that he left on this album, going to Drake and other artists too at the same time. Shout out to Ross, of course, showing up with Hard Piano. I think Ross
that's
does
my
that.
Shit.
Yeah,
that's
Ross does that anytime.
I can't stand that beat, bro.
You can't stand the Hard Piano beat, bro?
Not for this album. The beat's good, but just I don't like it in the sequence of the album and just in the album. Because every song is like a banger, and then that one just like slows things up a little too much. Maybe like at the end, the last song, but then the last song already has like a great ending to it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't love that.
That beat was
always
cold.
skip. That's the one I skip every time.
Really?
That's crazy. Now you
Separately is a good song. Not listen to the whole album.
Sometimes I'll listen to an album and I may skip a song because of a person's verse. Like, I don't like it, or the beat is whack and everything like that. But I'm gonna listen to a song if I know it got one of my niggas on it and at least they spitting some shit on it. Like, the beat is whack, I'm like, all right, but I know he's talking on this one, so I might listen to it. Unless it's just super annoying. Then, like, I can't take annoying beats. There's a difference between bad beats and annoying beats. Shit is just running for no reason.
Yeah,
this shit is
like that
annoying.
Joe Budden beat you played. That's an annoying beat.
Which one?
The one he played when he played for the Drake shit. He played the Joe Budden diss to Drake.
Oh, you talking about the Makers and the Murderer?
Oh yeah, that shit was annoying.
I can't stand that beat, bro. Jesus.
I feel like Kanye gave the annoying beats to Nas that year, and that's why I hate that record.
Yeah. Nah, I did. No, shout out to Nas anyway though. But yeah, Daytona for me, number 7. What you got, Dan?
Number 7, I got some East Coast boom bap, punch you in the face. I got Apathy, The Widow's Son.
Shout to you, Dan. Shout to you,
bro,
my brother.
Bro, Apathy is just, he's so underrated, bro. Like, he even has a rap in this where it's like, yeah, they put me in funk flex because I would murder the freestyle. Whatever he said, I forgot the lyric, but it's like, bro, this man doesn't spit anything whack. And he's trading verses with Pharoah Monch, self-titled. He AG's on the album. He has a pretty good verse. MOP is here. Who's here? DJ Premier, Pete Rock, Buckwild, Knots, Stu Bangers.
Yeah.
Like,
you know I'm always ready for some MOP too, man. So shout out to them for sure.
So shout out Knots, yo. Knots Raw is cold, bro.
That was a really good album, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. That Pete Rock beat, that with the DJ Premier, like I was saying before with the Son of G-Rap. When the Primo beat hits in these type of albums, when the Pete Rock song comes out, you're like, oh, okay, here we go. Man, that's just good shit. I can't wait to it earlier years.
I'm Jesus, look into my eyes, I'm the savior mixed with Satan. No surprise, I'm American, more mental terrorism's televised. I'm the angel, the antichrist, all in none. I'm the priest, I'm the thug, I'm a nun with a gun. I'm the pope, the Colombian who imports dope. Police who pump coke that they stole from the broke. I'm the 17-year-old rocking fake dookie ropes. I'm the one to think that 9/11 shit was a hoax.
I think I got the One Snuggle album there. What's the East Coast album too? Eastern Philosophy. Down. I think that was pretty good too. So I'm gonna see if that makes my top 10 for whatever year that came out. But Apathy's overlooked a lot, man. Shout out to Connecticut, Demigods.
Shout out demigods for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. For sure.
Oh shit, I'm choking.
Good, yeah.
My bad,
That's the
y'all.
good
Sorry.
weed, my brother.
Oh no, that's the good weed. Yeah. And this is why I love when I'm at my house, my nigga, because I could just chill and smoke. We should be chilling. Anyway, we not on that pod. we on this pod. Yo, number 6, man. We getting close to our top 5, right? But this is number 6.
Yeah.
What you got coming in for us, bro?
I got I'm staying on the East Coast, you know what I'm saying?
All right, all
New York
right.
to be exact. I'm rolling with Flatbush Zombies, Vacation in Hell.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? That's my shit. You know
My
what I mean?
nigga.
That song, I mean, that whole album's crazy, bro. Just put that shit on, bro. Shout out all the pro era, you know what I mean? I would have appreciated a Joey Badass verse, but we didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? From the rip, like the intro, crazy. You know what I mean? Tombstone. High.
And then when they just come in,
Bro,
yo,
it felt like the album felt like I was watching House of a Thousand Corpses. You know what I'm saying?
my
Like,
nigga.
it felt like one of those.
That
shits.
makes sense.
Like, bro, this album is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Tombstone is a high concept record, bro. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Facts with Jadakiss, another standout. Like,
I'm pulling up the records right now because this is what I've been doing. I've been pulling up the albums as we mentioned our thing, our albums. Because, all right, I'm gonna just join in with you to just talking about it because this is actually my number 6 also.
oh, say word.
That's
okay,
a fact.
Bet.
Yeah, so I wanted to, because I always get ready. So go ahead. The chunky, you know what I'm saying? Like yo,
chunky, bro.
The vacation, you know, like you said,
Yo,
we could use something. Yo, my nigga, the first like 8-9 songs on this album, my nigga, just like completely the Bison, M Bison, Headstone, Big Shrimp, bro. Yo, this album alone, man, is just so fucking dope, man. Like I cannot fucking.
It's like they put everything into this record. Like this was like their last testament. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Headstone. Like I said, Headstone. When I like the video was crazy too. Like the black and white, the contrast of the black and white. Like that's hard to me. Like I like shit like that. Like real Tarantino type shit. But like the concept, the verses. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they were showing love to like they're people that like they're legends, which are my legends as well. But they would just like, I mean, as far as the albums, like the albums that shaped them, right? And like they're making like every verse is a reference to like their favorite albums. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy to me, bro. Like they talking about Doggy Style, DMX, NWA, and it's like the way they put that shit together on that record. Like I love Tombstone, bro. Facts is crazy because Kiss don't never spit no whack verses, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone could find me a whack Jadakiss verse, just send it to me so I could like send you a virus after that because it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
All pun intended.
All pun intended,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Like if you can show me a whack Kiss verse, my nigga, like, come on.
I mean, send it to me. And then even like the later tracks, like "You Are My Sunshine," love that record, bro. Like I dedicated that to my best friend that passed away. You feel me? Like that's because that's really how I feel about him. You know what I mean? I love that record, bro. Like just like the simplicity of it. You know what I mean? Like just the simple chords. You hear like the thunder in the background and shit. Like this shit is crazy. Like you just think that you're walking through like the graveyard talking to your mans in your head that passed on. You know what I'm saying? Of course he's talking about yams and shit. But it was like if you didn't know that, you wouldn't have known that Michi Darko had a relationship with Yams. Like you didn't, because you think pro, like you never would have thought that Pro Era and like ASAP Mob would have like joined at that juncture. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was dope as shit.
Yeah, because that's another thing that's very important too, because that people understand Pro Era and ASAP Mob, them niggas are really cool with each other. People don't understand that shit.
But and the underachievers, you know what I'm saying? You got to throw them in there too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's like, bro. So I thought that was real. I thought that was poignant. It's a poignant record. Man, the what's the song before that?
The song before Misunderstood with Nick Caution.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yo, Nick is nice too, though.
What's the song? The song with what's my son's name? It's the song
Denzel,
before that. Yeah, that song. Like I
the
see it in my
glory,
head. The
the glory.
glory,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the ending track.
Yo, bro. I tell you, everybody went crazy.
Yo,
Yo, Denzel damn it. Yo, Denzel be rapping too. He another rapping ass
nah,
nigga, bro. Like Denzel be rapping, bro. I need people to understand that, yo. Denzel went crazy on that rap.
that's a fact,
Yo, his
man.
the last 8 bars, just like maybe we could all be friends. Like, yo, what? Like, he was going crazy. He was going crazy. Nah, like,
Yeah.
yo, vacation to hell, bro.
Nah, yo, like the
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss,
even
bro.
that song right there, nigga, when he was like, I just want a vacation with Rihanna and throw her legs over my head and do the Herbert Karana. I'm like, yo,
Yo,
that bar was
and
so
he
sick
was
to me.
bugging, yo.
Yo,
Eric, the architect, was, he set the album off. I mean, he set the verse off, going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yo.
Like, I love that record, bro. Like the glory, like you said, like the first nine is just hard, and then
Yeah.
like that back half, it just grab you again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no. I'm just
And
saying, like the
like,
first nine for me is just like, yo, damn, son, it should just keep
yeah,
going. Like, but
right.
the album to me the album's a classic. I ain't even gonna front. Vacation in
Mm,
Hell is a classic for me. I gave that shit 5 mics.
I hear that. For
I
me, it was
like
four and
like
a half. For me, it
I
was 4.5, only because it tapered off a bit towards the middle. But like I
mm-hmm,
said, it grabs you again at
mm-hmm,
the end of the record. So it was like, nah, this shit is too fire, bro. Like they were all spit at the A game. You know what I'm saying? And like
yeah,
perfect features. It's a perfect album for sure.
yeah.
So I can't front on it. But that's definitely.
This
I'm
shit,
happy that we were able to meet in the middle at number 6 on that, because that shit
yeah,
is really
facts.
like that, yo.
Cause my thing
Shit is
about that
like that.
album too is when that album came out, and then the next year they gave us Escape from New York, you know what I'm saying, which was,
Yeah,
with Joey and all of them, you know what I'm saying, and then they disappeared. I was so pissed.
yeah,
And then one day they didn't even announce the album that came out this year, you know what I'm saying? It just dropped,
right,
Better Off That. And I was like, yo, what the fuck, son? They out again. And then
right,
this album, it just picks right back up for me, my loving
right,
for them, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know
right.
that if you don't know, a lot of them went and just did their own little solo shit for a while, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And did their own thing, but then they got back together finally again to put this album out, Better Off That, which is in my top 10 for this year also, too. I ain't even gonna hold you.
word.
So
No, for sure.
far.
Yeah, same. No,
Better
it's
Off
for me
That
too.
is in my top
It's in
10 for
there.
this year also, But
Word.
we'll discuss that on another episode when we do our wrap up. But all right,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, so Dan, so number 6 on you then, since both of us was a Flatbush Zombie. Yo, and if y'all don't listen,
That's fire. That's fire that we both
yo,
had number 6, yo.
facts.
And mind you, we didn't talk about that off mic or nothing. Like
Nah,
that's really how that shit went down, bro.
we're all revealing the list right now to each other.
Yeah.
Like, I
That's
don't know
cold, man.
Dan's list. He doesn't know my list. I don't know your list. Like, we don't know nobody's list. Like, we all knew what the concept was, what we was doing today, and we just put our shit together, and now we here. All right, so with that being said, Dan, what's up? Number 6. We get to that top 5, baby. We get to that top 5.
I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. But Hitler wears Hermes 6.
Ah,
That's another
that's
honorable
hard.
mention for me also.
Good.
This is just
Good. Boom, 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 boom,
And
boom.
the album is so
Puerto
great.
Rico, the Lord Flea fucking shit. The what's this guy's name? Evidence he did Ready Made. That song is just hard. I mean, this shit top down the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Benny
shout
features
out, real quick. Shout out, Flea God. I just want to say that. But proceed.
Flea Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Flea Lord.
man.
That's it.
I mean, just another fucking thorough Griselda album. Not much to say besides that. I love the Benny verses. He's like we transport coke in the banana boat or some shit, bro. This is just fucking hilarious. I fucking love that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Benny, I love all them Griselda niggas though. And the fact that this one had multiple Benny records on this album right
Yeah.
here. So that, like, yo, like I said, it was an honorable mention for me, but I really love this album, and I love whenever they get together. And this right here, 2018 was their fucking year though. Like, I have a few of their
Absolutely.
albums in my just honorable mentions. But go ahead, Dan, continue.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nah, just solid from top to bottom. All the beats bang. Nice and concise, short, to the point, little Ito at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which
Ito's
is fun.
cold too, yo. I fuck with
Yeah.
Ito, man. Word.
Yeah,
Man.
pretty much it.
And I got, and plus I got this shirt as a merch too. Nah, that ass.
Boom, 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 boom.
I got this one
Fashion
and
Rebels in this bitch, you right?
word, and I got Hitler's on Wear Hermes 2. I got that merch shirt.
Nice.
But yeah, man. So yo, definitely a dope project. Like I said, dope year for Griselda too, man. All right, dog. We here now. This is where it's really gonna get personal. Some people feelings might get hurt because they gonna be like, "Yo, we bugging." But listen, our top 5 is our top 5. Don't argue with us.
Uh-huh.
You make your top 5, and then we get to that. You know what I'm saying? But with that being
Absolutely.
said, yo, brother Talib, what you got for us, man?
All right, boom. So off rip, right? I'm going down south, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 for me, my top 5 of 2018 is the good brother. Rest in peace to this man. Another person that was taken out of here way too soon is the good brother Trouble. You know what I mean? Big
Mm.
School, you know what I mean? Schoolzilla with Edgewood, right? Um, Another concept album. Edgewood was entirely produced by Mike Will made it, and one of my songs is called "Bring It Back." Drake is on there, you know, doing his best Southern impression. Makes me laugh. Uh, um, the intro song it's called "Real is Rare." That's why I rarely fuck with niggas. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Um, like from the intro, like first of all, Mike Will is truly an alien, right? Like production wise, like
I
for
fuck with
for
Mike
that
Will.
Mike, it's like I mean that whole era, like the Mike Wills, the South Sides, the Metro Boomers, like those guys, like he's a cut above them in terms of the way he thinks about music and the way he sequences it. Like to me, like Mike Will is Timberland had Timberland grew up in Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of what he uses, what he decides to use for samples. Like it's really some otherworldly shit that he be doing. Like for example, like when Timberland did "Are You That Somebody," and the sample was
Yeah.
"Baby," and you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So on this record, you got Mike Will, right? It's like the song I'm talking about with Drake and Trouble. Like the beat is like it's like I can't really describe it, but it sounds like something that's squeaking, but it
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Like it's not grating to the ear. And then he
Mm-hmm.
drops the 808s on you, and you're like, yo, what the fuck is this, yo? And it's like, and then like they just kicking their shit. They on the record popping their shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like Mike Will. Well, that year in general, Mike Will was wild because he had that. He had the Ransom record, like which was his record, and like,
Mm-hmm.
man. But yeah, Trouble Edgewood is my top 5. Argue with your people. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Nah. Yo, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Oh shit.
Did y'all hear that record? Did
No,
anyone
I was
hear
gonna
it?
say I gotta
I
check
ain't
that
know.
one out.
You did? You did, Dan?
Nah, I gotta peep it.
Yeah, peep that shit and then holler at me so we can discuss that further. But yeah, it's a good record. Production is A1, steak sauce. Um, Trouble. Like, okay, the one thing I will say is that if you're not really in tune with like Southern drawl and like Southern dialect, it
Mm-hmm.
may lose you. So a lot of people be like, I can't really understand him. But it's like if you just shut up and listen, like he really spitting some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense. So yeah, um, I really think that album was slept on, but it deserves to be in the top 5 for sure.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I gotta peep that one.
Yeah.
So for me, top 5 coming in right now, I got my boy J Rock with Redemption.
Redemption, like
Not bad.
redemption.
Yo,
Okay, I mean proceed. Like, for me, it didn't make any list, but there's a reason for that. But good. I'm
wait, hold
not
on.
gonna change it.
Let me. Before I give a reason why
Yeah.
I said mine's, give me a reason why it's not in yours.
Simply, I'm gonna keep it short and brief. But the reason why is not because for me, I still feel this way. I felt like 90019 or whatever the album was, the second album. I felt
Mm-hmm.
like that album was way better than Redemption, like top to bottom. Oh, 90059, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that album is ridiculous. Like, as far as like everyone's second album under TDE,
Mm-hmm.
like that record, like that album, to me, like I won't go as far as saying that Redemption pales in comparison, but I feel like that album, the former album, it didn't get the same push that this album got. Now,
Mm-hmm.
granted, I mean, we got to thank Future for that because Future gave us the verse of the year with La Di Da Di Da, and that was also included on this record.
Yeah.
So shout to Future. Um,
Yeah,
and
must
Trump
lottie
tripping.
da. He lottie dottie
Nah, I
dottie.
mean, nah, because like that song was included on this record, right? That was like,
On Redemption?
Yeah.
yeah, on King's Day was on there.
Yeah, yeah, it's on it. Yeah.
Um, so I mean, we got Future to thank for that, right? But
Nah, we got J Rock too though. He was
I'm
on that
not fucking
record.
with you. I'm fucking around. Now,
I know,
I
I
mean,
know.
J Rock's verse is nuts on King's Day. I'm not gonna front like it's not. But yeah, I just personally, like I said, I just feel like 90059 was the better record.
Hmm.
Um, I feel that way about Cole too. Like I like everyone loves Forest Hills Drive. I'm like props to y'all, but Born Center was the one for me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Born Center was the better record. You know what I mean, top to bottom. And the fact that people slept on that, but then they hopped on the Forest Hills Drive wave, and I felt like to me, I felt like that happened again with this record. Like I said, 90059, top to bottom, like phenomenal record. And then I
Mm-hmm.
felt like people were late to that record. So when this album came out, when Redemption dropped, everyone flocked to it. Like, oh wait, we're not gonna miss this boat. Like it's too late,
Hmm.
bro. So yeah, that's the reason why. It's not a bad album by any means. I just like that about. I prefer that album more so.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I got.
All right. Well, so these are some of the reasons why I feel like this album made it for me and my top
Mhm.
five
Yeah,
actually.
this is your pick.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, my
yeah.
my my bad, yo, my bad. I didn't mean to
No, no, no,
hijack
no.
that.
I wanted to
I
hear why you didn't like the record, like,
yeah, I
or
definitely had to
why
get
they
my
didn't
shit
make
off
it at
though.
least. But
Yeah.
yeah. So like I said, from top to bottom for me, I think I fuck with the album, the flow of it, and everything like that. You
Mm-hmm.
definitely got your standout records with OSOM. You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of
Out of
mind.
sight, out of mind. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
with J. Cole, where I think J. Cole fucking like, yo, this is during it. This right here, and then leading up to now is the reason why Cole's not to be fucked with when you come to these feature verses. Like, stop
Yeah,
calling that man if you're not gonna bring that pen ready for him. Like,
yeah.
I mean, if Cole
He
does this for
beat.
if
Go
Cole
ahead.
does this for another, because right, let's say 5 years, he's been on his 5 year run, feature run heavy. If Cole does this for another 2 more years, he may be the greatest feature rapper of all time.
I'm not mad at it.
It's
Another
better than
two
this
Going
years
in.
album.
consecutive. Another and if this album drops that he's going to come out with, what is it? The
Oh, the
fall
fall
off,
off.
the fall off.
Yeah, the
And if
fall
this
off.
shit is amazing, my nigga, yo,
If the fall off got the same level of lyricism that he's been giving us on these future verses, that's scary, man. That's scary, bro. Like, what can you do with that for real? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
Like
saying
that.
I'm looking. I'm not saying I'm
That's
looking for it,
scary.
but I think that the fall off is gonna have that NBA YoungBoy record on it too.
Probably.
I think that the fall off will have that record. I'm not really looking forward to it. Not saying the NBA YoungBoy is whack or anything like that. I just don't really fuck with him heavy like that. I do like some of his songs. Like he do got a couple joints I really fuck with, but there was some of his earlier joints. I haven't really checked in with him like that. You know what I'm saying, to really know anything about his new shit. You know what I'm saying, like that. I've heard his features that maybe affiliated from other artists, but like not really like his direct music, like from his shit. But anyway, with
Yeah.
that being said, though, but yeah, we talking about Cole. I'm supposed to be talking about J Rock. But yeah, so that's a great feature right there. The Jeremiah Tap Out song he had, of course, the King's Dead.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one.
The wild freestyle for me, like, come on, dog.
That's the one. That's the one.
The one with him
That's
and
the one.
Kenny, yo, when him
That's
and
the one.
Kendrick linked together, my nigga, because they did the same
Yeah.
thing with Money Trees, nigga, and they
Yeah.
do the same thing all the time though, damn near when they link up. But this one and then that the Money Trees one is like the one before that one. So I'd say this is the follow up for Money Trees. Boy,
Yeah.
them both them niggas done left Earth on that one. I'm not even playing with you.
Yo, Cole, I mean, I said Cole. Kendrick's second verse on that shit, bro.
Ah,
Man, not the one to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he was going nuts. He went super Broly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I still don't respect Kendrick because he ran from Cole on the Jeezy record, but that's another conversation.
it's definitely another conversation. I personally don't appreciate that either. That's what I wanted to fucking shit. The last time we got a Cole Kendrick verse, proper verse, was on Khaled shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Was it?
it was Cole Kendrick and Big Crit.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was that wasn't God did, right?
No, that was way before God did. That was
Right?
nah the song's called They Ready. What album was that? That was one of the Khaled albums that he did.
Mm.
I forget.
But
It
yeah,
was before. Yeah. Either way,
Yeah, fuck
that
that
was the
shit.
last time we got yeah.
Yeah, no, because we gonna have to talk about that shit if we doing that, because Dan wants to do a breakdown of all Cole's verses and shit like that, and for the last few years. And while I think, because he think Black Thought has better verses, feature verses, and I'm like, I don't think Black Thought has enough. I don't think he has enough
No.
like Cole does.
Versus worth 5 Cole versus. Stop playing me, son.
I don't know, dog.
I mean, you
But
talking about solo projects or Roots projects?
no,
That's
we
not
talking
fair.
about features.
Oh, feature. Man, listen, bro.
Black Thought
Black
don't have
Thought
enough.
cool. Black Thought cool and all, but he done got beat up a couple times on these records, bro. Like, we gotta keep it a band. We gotta keep it a band. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Like Pharaoh Munch. What are you talking about? Gorilla
Which
Monsoon
album?
rap. That was on Quality's album on Quality.
Yeah, Gorilla Monsoon
Yeah,
rap.
that happened. You know what I'm saying?
That was
That's
on the
50
Quality.
years.
Yeah, that
That's
was
what.
That's
That's
like
what.
50. That's
That's
longer
what,
than
Dan.
50 years ago.
So what? It still happened. That's
We're talking
we're
about
talking about.
we're talking about the features since Cole been on the run. That's what we're talking about. That should be a
Oh, oh, okay, whatever.
And that's what
So
and if
what?
we talking about that right there, I don't think Black Thought has enough, but that's another conversation. Yeah, and then I just want to also just say the Redemption record with SZA, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her
Yeah.
for that
What's
record.
what's that song called? Like with the hook, like perfect or something like that.
Which
Oh,
one?
what's that song called? It's like the beat is slow and shit. I forgot what it's called.
You got a couple of ones that's slow in this one. You gotta be more
Yeah, I
specific,
know,
bro.
I know. I can't think of it right now. It's in my
Yeah.
head and shit. I didn't write down the title tracks and shit, but
Yeah, but also
I
even
forget what it's
shit
called.
real with T Grizzly, you know, shout out to T Grizzly. I
Yeah,
think he's
yeah.
another nice one too. I fuck with T Grizzly, you know, another
Oh,
Detroit
another
guy.
thing about that record, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Midwest. Another track on there that I feel like was opportunity. Who's dumping outside, yo? Somebody letting off the hammer and shit.
Oh
My
shit.
bad. This shit is like I don't know what's going on. They got the shoddy bang out there anyway.
J Rock. You've been talking mad shit.
Nah, it's windy outside, so like the garbage cans, I guess, is going
Yeah.
what they doing shit. But nah, it's a track on there. It sounds like it got a flute in it. No Andre, but it's a flute in the beat.
Yeah.
And I felt like that
Whenever we
record.
mention flutes, we gonna have to say no Andre. That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? No Andre, yo. Shout out Doug Flutie, you heard? There's a record where I felt like they could have used that for Cash App. Like the song Count Up, where the cash at, right? I feel
Yeah.
like that should have been used for Cash App. I thought that was opportunity.
What,
That's
the
just
Win?
No, not Win. It's I think it's a song called Count Up.
On this one? Count Up is not. Oh, wait, Count Up is not on here.
Oh, it's not? Okay, well, I forget what it's called. But anyway, I feel like that song should have been used for Cash App. But anyway,
yeah.
Shout out Redemption.
But
Like,
Win got some good shit though, because Win got on NBA TV and everything.
Win. Yeah,
Win. That shit was a big ass record.
Yo, like 2018 was definitely the year for like horny horns on records. Because you had
Horny
that.
Horns is hilarious.
I mean, but you know what I mean,
right? I'm like, this thing is crazy, though. I just said in my head.
But then horny horns is dope. Like you had that record, you had the what song came out too?
It's time for another edible, ladies and gentlemen. Yes,
oh gosh,
people. Yes.
Listen, man, just stay hydrated, drink water, bro. That's all you need in life. You need water to live. You learn that in the basics. Not my fault. That was Styles P. Shout out.
Yeah.
What was that song? Oh, it was Designer. I forgot what the song's called, but it definitely had the horny horns in it. So yeah, 2018 was definitely the year for horny horns.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, man.
Shout out.
Dan, what you got? Number 5.
Number 5, I got DJ Premier, Royce the 5'9", Prime 2.
No, man. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
That album
my
is
bad.
such a. I like it way better than the first one. The first one was great.
No.
I don't know,
My
man.
bad, Dan. That's your list. My fault, Dan. My fault, bro.
I don't know.
I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble, Dan. You got it.
I'm not mad at either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at either, but I think this one just has some great fucking features and fucking beats, bro.
Nah, man. I only like one song in that whole shit, bro.
How you only like one song? Yo, you got Rock Marciano, Respect My Gun. The Rhapsody song.
That's the song I like. That's the only song I like on there. That's the only one I like, yo. Like the 2 Chainz one is cool. I fuck with it, but it's just like it was such a departure sonically for me from the
I
first
think
one.
exactly why I like it because it wasn't the same thing as the first one.
No, I mean I didn't want it to be the same thing, but to go from what Prime One was to like damn near like an orchestra, like you went way left from Adrian Young, and like Adrian Young he's dope when he's in his element, but
Mhm.
that's here nor there. But like I said, this your list. I'm not gonna hate. I just didn't like Prime Two. I wanted it to be as equal or better than Prime One. You know what I'm saying? Like I love
Yeah.
Prime One. 2015. Keep telling you.
Nah, Prime
Yeah,
One is
Prime.
hard.
I mean, like track for track, bro. This shit is crazy. And it was shorter too. It wasn't like 12, 14 joints on this one on Prime Two.
Nah, this is like 15.
Oh well, sorry.
Yeah.
15 compared to like 24. Like now, I was pissed off. I wanted more, man. And
Rock it
plus,
out. Push is
okay,
fine.
yeah, good. I mean, plus, Royce been looking funny in the light, man. And Royce
Now
had a
he
better
is, yeah.
album that year
This is
too.
before that though. This is before that, so this is still good, Royce.
I know, I fuck with you. But now Royce had a better album that year.
Mhm.
I mean, 2018. So I'm not going. But no, like I said, that's your list, my boy. I'm not going to front on you. But yeah,
Nah.
I didn't like Prime Two, dog. Like comparatively, like Book of Ryan was a way better project. To
Yeah.
me.
Nah, I'm not a
Yeah.
big Book of Ryan
Big
fan.
Book of Ryan
Well,
is a way better
you
project
know,
than that one.
the
Nah,
Prime
I
Two,
mean
bro.
Layers. Nah, that's a fucking album.
Layers is hard.
Liz is
That's
The
hard.
a
Layers
fucking
is
album,
hard.
bro.
I mean, if you want to be real, Layers is the original Book of Ryan, but people don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool,
Mm.
which is fine. I feel like Layers is what Book of Ryan was for. Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, do y'all hear that, or is it just me?
Nah, yeah, it's
Nah.
just you.
Okay, cool. I
Mhm.
think the demons coming from me, man. It's just wild. like them, like remember in Ghostbusters, yo, with like the beast
Yeah,
dogs and shit. I think it's one of them and shit.
this nigga
Like,
crazy.
you,
Yeah, you see the new Ghostbusters coming out?
yeah, I saw the trailer. Word.
Dude, that shit look fire.
I'm kind of pissed off though because I feel like if they were gonna like fully reboot Ghostbusters, I didn't want children. Like, I mean, you already got Paul Rudd. I'm like, yo, like let's get other folks that's Paul Rudd's
I
age
like
and
that
let's
though.
let's
I like the children.
that's cool. Like it's cool. Nah, yeah, all love to the kids. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Khalid,
I'm
We
just
love
saying,
the
like,
chill.
I
kids.
think I think the whole
Come
concept
on,
of
man.
how they broke it down and everything. Yeah, hold on, let's not even get into that.
Yeah, my bad,
Nah,
my
yeah,
fault.
yo, I was about to go off now because I love that the reboot.
Nah, it was dope. It was dope. I just wanted like I didn't want a spiritual successor. I wanted like an actual successor to like the original Ghostbusters. Like I wanted. I mean, I didn't want someone to be Egon's son and like Venkman's son. I just like yo, let's get four guys that want to bust some ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all
Yeah,
I wanted.
they
You
could
know, but
just go to ghost busting camp.
you know what I mean, of course, like the mentors is Dan Aykroyd and shit and Bill Murray.
Mhm.
That's cool. Like that's what I wanted.
And
But
what's the black guy? Ernie Hudson, right?
yeah, Ernie Hudson. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, he's in this new one too, also.
oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so shout out to
That's
them.
dope.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Number 4, what we got, man?
Oh, it's me. My bad.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
be talking too much and shit. um, yeah, number 4 for me.